Hey, good morning, Spur Chasers. John back at it. It is a Monday, and man, we're deep into it, I'll tell you that. I think I'm heading out to video 13, this might be, I'm not sure. Hunt number 13, and maybe, actually, hunt number 14. Man, I've lost track. Either way, you'll notice I got a different hat on today. This is Hesters Sport Fishing, because I'm meeting up with TJ. Remember last year I went out with TJ and his dad. I met off the cuff on the day I was out hunting. Came out to help them. So TJ's already been out today. He's tagged his first bird on his own. Not today, he's been out, I think, on the opener. We're pretty close to it. Either way, congratulations, TJ. But I'm heading out to meet up with him. He called me, kind of a last minute thing, and he's like, hey, want to do a hunt? So I am running out to catch something on film, I hope. At very least, let's see what TJ's got to bring to the table. And I think he's got some a good piece of property, it sounds like, too. Very close to public. He has access to a client, basically. He does some fishing. So anyway, looks like a small piece of private surrounded by a lot of public that we all hunt. But we shall see what comes of it. Heading north. Gonna hit a Washington tag with TJ today, I hope. Anyway, more to come. But if you ever want to do some serious salmon fishing, or good Lord knows anything else, they hit it all. They do some crazy good fishing. Look them up. Hesters Sport Fishing. Fantastic people, fantastic guides, a lot of fun. They run quite a few boats. And I even got a video of Dawn killing some big king salmon while I sat back and videoed because I couldn't catch one to save my life. But man, I had fun making that video. So I'm going to look back at some archives from last year. I'm hoping to get back out with them again. But heading out, Hesters Sport Fishing. TJ is on the gun. More to come. I call it target-rich environment.
Yeah, what do we got every direction?
We're surrounded by gobbles. We all know that doesn't mean anything. Nice to see. Video, of course, right?
Good. So I'm not sure, so the higher up we go, the harder this is to get in through
this
bottom part. So maybe we should go up to the, you can see the driveway right there.
Oh, okay.
Back up that other road.
Sure. Sounds good. You know it. You know the property. Your lights off?
Yeah, it'll turn off.
Alright. Out with TJ, Hesters Sport Fishing. He's gonna hook a big one.
Three of them.
Getting into it. Oh, it didn't take long to find birds.
Yeah, seriously.
Decent bird. Be a fast hunt.
That one first thing this morning almost sounded like it was just right up here.
I wouldn't be surprised. Those are probably on the farm. And this ain't no guarantee anyway.
Yeah.
Lately it's been more like 8 a.m. by the time you pull the trigger. But down there too. If we can find a nice tree up here that gives you the advantage to the morning light. Oh, it's a nice morning though. They should be on the nest by now, so either way, birds are going to break away at some point.
Somebody sounds on the paper land also.
Could be. This place is so loaded with birds. I was like, you're in a gold mine. I wouldn't go anywhere else. Yeah, it's perfect. Get up on top of this. Looks like a fun morning, folks. There's definitely a lot of birds out here. Oh, this is what I call a target-rich environment.
They're literally every direction.
We're surrounded by gobbles. We all know that doesn't mean anything, necessarily. So we're going to start getting into it with the hens here and see what comes of it. See who wants to talk to us. Heck, you know, as nasty as that thing is, it's in a good spot for shade.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up against any one of those trees. Nice big wide open shooting lane.
I like it.
Where were you when you popped yours?
3 properties over.
Oh. Well, I'm going to walk off of those hens. At some point they'll break away from them now.
I'm kind of hoping that hen calls in this one.
He's probably got a hen too. Let's see what we get here. Yeah. See if we can do a setup on the log pile, just like in the front of it here.
And just tuck into the...
Well, if he starts coming over the top, we'll spin around and face it. If this guy keeps coming up out of the ditch over here, or if that one comes down the road, you're good to go. guess Sissy probably has a hen down here. I thought I heard one making some noise too. It definitely is shootable though. No doubt. This afternoon. Yeah. Oh, another hour or two. He's expecting us to step over the edge. It's not over. Yeah. It's not even closer. Well. That's hilarious.
It's not private property. Oh, I guess it is technically private property.
We got another bird coming from here. It's got one's head on. It's probably the bird that came down off the mountain.
So you folks at home, be careful of shooting giant trucks. Apparently it's a problem.
I see these trucks all the time. It won't even affect anything. If anything, it'll just be hilarious. You see him stop and look at the decoy?
Yeah. Hey, there's your advertisement for your decoy company.
Yeah, no kidding. This bird's right down here. I think it's the one that walked off. He gobbled like right over here, TJ. On your left. It's like right there. I don't know. Let's see.
Did you hear he was saying about the horse?
No.
He said people shot off horses before. Man, if I mistake a horse for a turkey.
Or an elk.
Yeah. I'm having a bad day.
That bird was right there, man. He just gobbled right down there as he was driving off 3 times. Probably saw the truck. He's directly behind the log your head's against.
Okay. I thought that one was right there.
What's that?
I thought that one was right there.
No. No, it's the bird that came out of that ditch. He came up on top and now he's coming around the pile. Oh, good grief. It's like right there. This guy's on top of the hill above him. So if anything, it's going to help. I'm going to shoot this bird with a chainsaw running, a tree falling.
It's ambient noise.
I just don't know which way he's going to go around this pile.
Man, I think it's 2 birds.
I can hear him spitting. I think he's going to come to the left. But we'll see. Here, he's definitely. It's going to be a tight shot, bro. Unless you want to run down to the further end of the log pile. He's going to see this decoy in a minute. Huh? Oh, you're fine. You just need to come around. Yeah, he's right behind my left ear. Off the log pile corner now. He's gonna walk off now because of the chainsaw. He was right on the other side of this log pile. And it's reflecting off.
Gotcha.
I think he just went over the hill.
Yeah.
Because he's afraid. He's right here. He's the one that came down that hill. Now he's right over there. He might just come right around on the road and show up right there. Yep, he's right here now. Chainsaws, trucks. What a morning. This is crazy. Well, it's definitely not my colon that's going to mess this up. Walking off. I think he's walking off. Nah, he's not coming. We gotta go after him. Alright, we're gonna try to close the gap on this bird. Chainsaw bird. I think if you just go right up in those dark pines like that. There. Yep. This one. Yeah, let's roll the dice one more. He might just come in while we're walking. That works. It was below us a minute ago. He's not moving. He wants us to, that's why. Right there, man.
He can't be more than 50 yards.
Yeah. Definitely no more.
To the hunter.
That's a head.
Oh.
Hold it. he's not coming. I'm trying to be a younger head, less intimidating. Okay, we're still working the birds. Got a shot down that way? Okay. Break anything you need to break. Yep. You ain't got much time to do it. It's definitely down on the road, though. Birds are locked in that lower corner, probably. I'm not worried about the decoy at all. They come out of that opening. It's probably 40 yards to that tiny pine tree. Out in the road.
Yep. Okay.
And I guess.
I'm comfortable about halfway between. Well, I guess 5 yards this way. I'm pretty comfortable.
TSS is killer, so. filmed it.
You what?
I filmed it.
I didn't know if I could shoot through that brush or not.
Oh, dude. You can plow a hole. Let's see if the other guy comes around the corner.
Yep, I agree.
Just for fun. Oh my gosh, we got another one on top of the mountain. Came right up over the top of that hill.
That was a sucker getting in here. I kind of get it.
Yeah. It'd be great to be here early in the morning up on top of that hill.
On top of this one?
Yeah. Let's go see a bird, man. That was Studley. Oh man, we were honking in. I wish I could have filmed it better, folks, but you get what you get sometimes. Look at that. He was coming right to the deek. Strutting his way up the hill.
Throw his fan a little bit.
You think so?
Got big old spurs on him.
Two! Bro!
That's a good bird.
You just topped the record for the year, that's for sure. Oh my gosh.
Those are awesome spurs.
That's like shooting a 7x7 bull elk right there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Dang.
Give me the big bump on that.
Nice job, man. Thank you for everything.
This is like super stud.
That's sweet.
Super stud. Beard is not as big as the spurs, but that's typical beard for walking up
That's
and down.
crazy spurs.
Dude, that is a major limb hanger. Oh my gosh, look at those spurs, everybody. Check that fang monster out.
That's wild.
That is a major stud. Hold those up. Hold those up.
Oh, I took his back off, so I took off. Sorry, buddy.
Well, that was a tight shot. He was walking. I'll tell you, hold just the legs and turn the spurs in.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Now, like down near the, yeah.
Like that?
Get below him.
I mean, get below him.
Right here, right there. And hold those up in front of your face. That is sick. Those are
Monsters.
Those are sick. This is a trophy bird.
That's awesome.
So we can get some photographs on this thing.
For sure.
Dang. What a great hunt. We heard, I don't even tell people where we were, but sucked back in that stuff right there. But when we heard this bird, we were on a mountain on the other side of the valley completely. And he just kept gobbling up on top of this hill. And I'm like, let's go get him. TJ's like, let's go get him. We can find a way in
Nothing else
there.
to lose, right? What's the worst thing if we don't shoot one?
We can find a way in there. And sure enough, man. Oh my. I'm getting in on
We got
this.
the assistance from the chainsaw.
Yeah, it was we can call this the chainsaw bird hunt. They finally showed up their cutting and wow, you just shot a mega stud.
Stoked, man. Thank you
I
again.
think those might be 1.5 inches.
I
If
know
you
what
shoot
an inch
1.25
looks like.
inches, you shot a major stud. This was, I don't know how much of it's on film, but I watched him roll down that hill. It was hilarious. This bird came down off of this mountain somehow up here behind us, and when we were watching him, he was coming through the thick stuff because he could see the hen. And at one point, it was so steep, he tripped and fell and rolled down the hill. It was crazy. And we were just tucked back in the only shade we could find, man. What a pig. Still digging my Phelps. TJ, you gotta be stoked, man. You don't even know what you just did.
Yeah,
That
I
was-
cussed for the catch a 30-pound king their first trip. Oh, salmon fishing's easy.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I have no idea.
You just did a great job. And a great shot at a tight range. I mean, that's maybe 15 yards there.
It's the ammo you recommended.
TSS number 9's a killer. All right, let's get some more examination done.
Right.
We are cutting tags on a mega spur bird. This thing looks like it just came out of the South Texas area or something. And there's still like 3 more gobbling in here. Got the tag cut, that's good. Let's get some measurements on the spurs. Let's get some stats, let's get some weight. And then we'll get some photos too. Let me shut this off. All right, we got the spur gauge going here. We're measuring on the curve. Oops. And this is psycho.
Trying to let it slip. Slip again. Well, it's just a smidge over 1.5 inches.
Yeah, when you roll it, it's hard to do. You got to kind of just roll with it and not move. You're just over 1.5 inches. Yeah, we're gonna roll on this one.
That one's.
You gotta find the furthest point on the roll.
Yeah, that one's quite a bit shorter.
Quite a bit shorter. Nothing short about this bird.
Get that?
Yeah. Roll with it.
Oops. I'm happy with it. That's awesome.
That's sick. That one's what, 1 3/8?
Yeah.
All right, we're getting a beard measurement. It's a nice brushy beard. Not real super long, not surprised. We're in the mountains.
The very end of the longest one is 8.5. How do you do this?
It's hard. You kind of stretch it out as you pull it. You kind of like stretch the ruler out and lock it at around 9 inches. And hold it at one end and then stretch the beard up the ruler at the same time with the other hand. There you go.
Yeah, 8.5 at the very end.
8.5.
I'd say a millimeter shy of 8.5 for the longest one.
Okay.
Now we're converting US and metric here, but that's only a metric.
That's cool.
Only unit I got.
Let's get a weight on them and keep going all the way up off the ground. Yeah, 1926.
In my boat, that'd be a 30-pounder.
Oh, that's a fine boat. You got the stud spurs, biggest that we've ever seen. Ever.
You gotta be pumping my gas a little bit, huh?
No.
You don't feel bad.
No, I don't feel bad. I'm so excited.
It's like coming out to the Columbia and catching an 18-pound walleye. It's like, all right, now I feel like a jerk.
No, this is awesome. And what a bird. What a hunt, the fact that we went all the way as far as we did.
Right.
Found a place to dive in through the woods, down the valley, up a hill.
That was awesome.
And pulled him in. Ooh, and all I can say is, if he's the one without a hen, who's the one with a hen?
Right. I know where you're going to be tomorrow morning scouting.
No, I'm not going to do it. You should bring your dad back. Yeah. Or send him out, I'll take him in.
Yeah, right.
He won't like the trip, but...
That's awesome.
Look at that hole. Man, you clobbered that head. There's no eye. Look, the eye is hanging out of the head. It's gone. Good aim. That's a good aim because that's a tight pattern right there.
Yeah. You know what is difficult? Now we got to get out of here.
I know.
With this bird.
Yeah, now we got to go up over the mountain, down through the valley.
We're in the thick of it.
We are in the thick of it.
You know, we were talking about Randy Newberg earlier, how he talks about there's a point where he doesn't want to shoot an elk. We're at that point with a turkey almost.
Pretty much, yeah. And TJ is not exaggerating. We bushwhacked to get in here, some hardcore stuff like elk hunting.
Oh, I don't want to hike up that again. Here we go, though.
No, we're gonna get some photos first. We gotta do photo time, folks. Hang on. All right, we finally found some shade, and TJ's gonna give us the breakdown because honestly, I don't know how much of this hunt I got on film because the truth is, the bird came in a different direction, of course, and all I heard was strutting and drumming, and then I heard crashing and burning, and finally saw a bird falling over itself at some point in time. So let's hear the story from the guy who actually had the full view picture and dropped the bird with the big 1.5 inch spurs. So,
yeah, so it was.
Tell us what happened, Tej.
It was interesting, finding this little area that we were in, just because the birds acted completely different than the birds this morning.
Right.
So what I mean by that is, we were sitting on top of a mountain and here's something a long ways away, and John kind of makes the comment, I mean, we got to close the distance, and we're both looking at it like, there's no way I'm hiking down there. And well, here we are. A long time later, we ended up getting down there, and the bird just acted completely different. They felt like they were unpressured. So John's sitting behind me doing his magical whispers, and we hear 2 toms down below us, and then off to, I don't know, 45 degree up to the left, you know, we hear some spitting, some drumming, and kind of radio silence for a little bit. And then we're both kind of looking at each other like, do we hear that right? Is that a grouse?
Yeah, spitting and drumming.
Up on the hill, we're seeing this black ball roll down. So
yeah.
this Tom went and started to catch his feet and spurs up on some down trees that were in here, and it was pretty comical. Again, I keep saying I'm a noob turkey hunter. I don't know if they're super graceful. I'm gonna bet they're not.
I'm gonna say that bird rolled down that hill because he was tripping over those 1.5 inch spurs, because I've never seen a turkey fall on his face twice, rolling over himself, and I'm thinking he's hooking them spurs, man.
Or he's listening to that love music from that Phillips call and he can't resist it. He's coming on a full sprint. But it was pretty crazy, you know. So the bird came down actually exactly where we wanted the other birds to come down.
Right.
So again, to reiterate, we have 2 birds working down here. We hear some random Tom rolling down the hill. Ends up rolling down to the base where he thought his other birds had come out, and it never looked away from the decoy. We were sitting, I don't know, maybe 15 yards away from it the entire time, just waited for a clear shot.
Yeah, he locked on that replica decoy right there, and he was, how far was he from her when you dropped him? I mean,
not very far.
No, probably another 15 yards to the decoy. He'd have been next to it, and you shot him at 50 yards right in front of you.
Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't...
I was going to whisper, let him come 5 more feet. I would have had him in a clear open spot.
If he wasn't dazed and confused from rolling down the hill, he probably would have saw us.
Yeah.
Pretty close.
Yeah, I think we were about to have another one come around the corner.
Yeah,
to
well,
join
yeah,
him.
there was one up on top also.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall great experience. I mean, it comes back down to what John's always said. You know, the morning bite isn't always the best bite.
Yeah.
10:30 seemed to be the magic number again.
Yeah, because you shot your last one about the same time, right?
Yep, 10:30.
10:30, fired back up. Close the gap, seal the deal. You rolled that boy to bed hardcore. That I'm going to zoom in on this head. I mean, it's sad. It's impressive, though. What a shot. 15 yards. TSS number 9. You did a great job with a 15-yard tight head shot on a strutting bird. Great job. What a fun day.
Yeah, awesome
we had a blast. All right, we're going to start hiking back out now. We had done with our shady spot. Well, we got the Walk of Fame with the fang bird. We are easing our way out this
John's bringing horses next time.
pile of junk. Yeah, I hear gobbles in the distance. You hear that? They're still gobbling. They're lighting up even crazier now. If only I had a Washington tag. Oh, what a fun day, though. Fun morning. All right, we'll see you in an hour once we get out of the blow-by or blow-down. Here we go. It's a sucky trail out because there is no trail. Like TJ said, when we heard those birds, we looked at each other and said, it's not going to be fun to get there. But man, was it worth it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Northwest Spur Chasers. 1.5 fangs. TJ and the stud. What a day. Amen. I have the pleasure today of bringing out the turkey thug. Step into the light a little more. There she is.
Hello, good morning.
Got the turkey thug with me. Dawn is the guest star today for sure. Getting closer, folks. There's some goblins out in front of us here somewhere.